Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Under... No.
There has to be bloopers. Bloopers.
Okay, of course.
There's going to have to be.
Come on.
Okay.
You can do it, Yam.
Here we go.
Fucking do it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very, very, very special episode of Bulletproof Underwear. This is not just any episode of Bulletproof Underwear. This is episode number 208. Ah! Do you know what that means? That means 52 times 4, which means Bulletproof Underwear is how old, people?
4 years old.
4 years old. Happy birthday, Bulletproof.
Should've got a cake. Shit.
I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And today, helping us celebrate this milestone victory is none other than Mandehbutton. Yeah!
Of course.
Got to take off my hat here, my rainbow hat, because it's Pride weekend here in San Francisco.
That got really, really hot really quick. Not gonna lie.
So how is it? Are you guys sweating your balls off over there?
So for you, I'm sure 85 degrees isn't really a big deal, but god damn.
I'd find it hot. I'd find 85 pretty
It's
hot.
hot
I'm,
and humid
dying.
here in Minnesota, man. It's like 87 and humid.
Yeah, it's about 85 and humid. It's like feels like 90 here.
Well, if you want
Sauna.
to, if you want to strip, it's okay. We won't show it on YouTube. Just Flex and me'll watch.
You know, there might be a little bit of a term break when you do something like that.
No. We won't show it on YouTube.
But there's other places.
We'll put a. That's it. Well, you know, it's like me and Flex have done so much nudity over the years that it's natural.
I would not be surprised at this point, not gonna lie. You know, when you need money, I don't judge.
You know, sometimes the rent's due, and you know the
You spent all your money on a new Kiss tattoo. And,
you know
Had to go to that Black Sabbath concert.
the crack guy wants his money, and he wants it now.
Yeah, Repo Man's coming for your TV. We can do this all day.
Repo Man. Well, first thing it goes is the Connect.
Fucking take that back. They can have it.
All right. So, are you going to be getting a new Xbox One Scorpio?
That's the one that's coming out not this year, but next year, right?
That's the super high powered one.
Yeah, that's the one that's going to be pretty much aimed towards VR and the HoloLens. So fuck yes.
Okay. There we go.
I'm going to give into it. I did kind of come to terms with the fact that I'm going to get a PS4 this coming Christmas, since they're going to have like the 4K model. I was like, if I'm going to do it, it's about time to do it.
Okay.
So we'll have the whole family of all of the new gen consoles.
So you'll be a buy gamer.
Try gamer if you count the Wii.
Do you
Quad
actually
gamer if you count the PC.
I do. We have it. Well, it's not my Wii. It's my roommate's Wii. But I have like Pokken Tournament and shit.
Is it the Wii U or just the original Wii?
The Wii U.
Okay, because I have a Wii. You know, it's collecting dust for me. Something has to collect dust, so it's the Wii.
We also have a Wii, but it like never turned on, and then randomly just turned on one day and started working again. But it's also pretty much a giant paperweight.
Yeah, I won't go into it, but we have a brand new, still in the package, never even had the seal broken, original Wii. I happen to own one. That's never.
What the hell is the purpose of having that?
It's still in the Best Buy bag.
Did you just buy an extra Wii for the hell of it, or?
Well, there's a story behind it that's like.
You want to watch your Netflix in 480i?
Yeah, it looks so awesome.
The pixels, man.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, anybody been binge watching anything
Orange
lately?
is the New Black. Either one of you watch it?
I watched the first 2 seasons. I always meant to catch up now.
So season 3, But season 4 was literally the best season that has come out. No spoilers or anything, but I literally cried like a fucking baby. Not even lie.
Oh.
It was so sad. So fucking sad.
Oh, you better not spoil it. If you do,
I won't do that. Actually, Bojangles was just texting me. She finally watched the ending of that season, and yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone's heartbroken.
Okay, well, if anybody gives any spoilers in the comments of this, I'm going to be really mad.
I will seriously find you. Trust me. I'll do it.
Now, I got to admit that I have always enjoyed women in prison movies. I mean, it's like...
Did you have a pen pal at one point?
No, but I have seen many of those classic 70s exploitation films, like The Birdcage and some of those stuff. Like, they always end up, like, fighting in the shower, and it's, like, awesome.
Until someone gets, like, shanked in the shower.
Well, it's like, as long as there's like, as long as there's good nudity and wet, soapy...
I mean, that's pretty much Orange is the New Black in a nutshell.
Wet, soapy prisoners. That's
Pretty
what I
much.
like to see. Oh, and in those movies, the prison guards there's usually at least one bull-dyke prison guard who, like,
Orange is the New Black doesn't have that. A lot of really girly girls. That's pretty much it. You don't get quite that. It's usually the male ones you have to really worry about.
Now, have you done any time?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay,
I
come
would
on.
die. I'm way too, like, high class for that shit. They would be like, yeah, you're my bitch. I'd be like, nope. This ain't happening today.
Now, if you did have to go to prison, would you shank a bitch?
My daddy always told me if you decided to go to jail, or, well, not really decided, but ended up in jail, you pretty much just find a way to get into isolation. So, probably.
Okay. Well, okay, let's say that you had to go for a really long stretch, like say you got a 40-year sentence or something, you can't just be in isolation for 40 years. It's like, oh, come on,
At that point, you pretty much find whatever gang that will keep your ass safe and ride that shit out.
Now, who are you kidding? We know, Flex, that if she was like doing a stretch in prison, she would be running the fucking place. I mean, I
am part Italian and part Irish, so I'm sure some sort of mob could happen, and I would be okay with it.
That's right. You would be calling the shots.
I would be like the Red from Orange is the New Black in the kitchen running shit.
And you would be putting hits on people who fucked with your shit.
For commissary.
Yeah. A pack of cigarettes
goes
a long way,
pies.
man. Yeah.
Cigarettes are pretty much currency in jail, so yeah.
Well, it would suck if you smoked in jail. I mean, and then have to have cigarettes all the time. Because if I was to go to jail,
you would be fucked.
I would be in trouble. I need them. I gotta have them.
You would be someone's bitch just to get your cigarettes. It would have to happen. Sorry, Am.
Okay, look at me. Do you think anybody would want me as their bitch?
I mean, the ponytail. Got a point.
Now, one of my all-time favorite movies is Shawshank Redemption. Have you guys seen that?
So sad.
Well, it's sad.
Sad.
It's sad that it's my favorite movie, or the movie is sad?
No, the movie is like kind of sad when you really think about it.
Well, it is sad, but ultimately, justice is done. He gets out.
But it's really fucked up. That journey to getting out is really, really fucked up.
Yeah.
He went through some shit, man.
It's not like Green Mile fucked up, but it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Now, did you ever watch the HBO show Oz back in the day?
No.
I saw 1 or 2 episodes. It's like a prison. It was like, back in the Sopranos era.
50s, 60s, 40s.
Well, no, it takes place in the common day, but like back when the HBO was doing the Sopranos back in the 90s, or I guess the early 2000s. I don't remember when, but that's when they were doing Oz, and it was pretty gritty.
Oh, worse than Sopranos?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, well, these are dudes in prison. It's like Orange is the New Black looks like a fucking,
Well, I mean, they're in like a
daycare.
minimal security prison for like people that did small crimes that are having short stays. So, yeah. This is probably a maximum security prison that you're talking about. It's like upstate type shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't think women do as much crime as dudes do.
I don't know. We could probably find some internet statistics, but I'm sure men probably do more crimes at longer stays too.
Yeah. Now, are you a person who thinks that, like, I believe in equal rights, so I think we should put just as many women in prison as we put men. So if like,
as long as you do a crime, yes.
Well, no. I believe in equal rights. If there's 100,000 dudes in jail, you got to round up. You got to round up 100,000 chicks and put them in jail too. I mean, come on. It's like, let's have fairness. I want equality of genders.
Oh God! Just rack up all the feminists and just stick them in jail. You're like, you know what? You guys get to do a couple years. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. That brings up a good point. Let's talk about feminism. Okay. You are a gamer chick, and a lot has been talked about gamer chicks. It's like the feminism and Anita Sarkeesian and. Gamergate and all that. It's like, okay, so what's your experience as a female gamer? I mean, let's be honest. Like, talk about it.
I mean, it depends on what community you're talking about, too. There's some communities like World of Warcraft where you really don't get like that, like, oh, you're a female, ha ha ha. But like Call of Duty, oh shit. You're pretty much like a piece of meat, and it's like, not good. So,
are you ever not in a party when you're on COD?
I mean, I'm usually playing with like Bojangles or someone, so we don't really play with a lot of guys. Surprisingly, I have a lot of female friends, and we kind of stick together.
All right.
And some of us, like, it's usually the common like misconception that females can't play a lot of these like FPS games and MMOs and all that bullshit. But you see, what was it, the 17-year-old girl that is like the top played Zarya in Overwatch, and she's like fucking 17 years old. And
awesome.
A bunch of pro players were like, oh, she's cheating, and it turned out she wasn't. And they were like, oh, if she ends up not being a cheater, we're going to quit competitive. And a bunch of people had to quit competitive because it found out that she was actually completely legit.
So she's just kicking their fucking asses.
Oh my god. She had like a 6-point-something KDE, #1 rank for that character, and the character is a tank. It's not even an attacking character.
Wow. Well, okay, so Flex, I mean, you and I both know, like, Mandeh is at Call of Duty. You are actually the best Call of Duty player that I know personally, I personally know.
Woo!
I mean, I'm not kidding about that. I mean, I was in a lobby with you when you went like 30-something and 0.
There was a couple really good matches, especially like in Advanced Warfare. Me and Flex and Tyler used to play really heavy, really heavy, and we all got really good at the game. There was a couple games where even Flex was like 28-5, and we're like, just fucking go with it, man.
Yo.
Yeah.
Don't happen often.
No, but I mean, when you play with the same people, you learn the strategies around each other, and you guys just get better and better and better and better.
Well,
I mean, shit. We took Flex from like a 0.1 KD to like, what, a 0.5 or 0.6, which...
Yeah.
That's... Well, I mean, if you've played a lot, it takes a long time to bring it up.
It takes a shit time to do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So, so as a female gamer, do you feel like games are not welcoming to you?
Not really. I try to not really think about the fact that like you're female compared to everyone else. I'm not like the, oh my god, I'm a girl and like this game is so hard. No.
Oh, too much gore and too much profanity and too
No.
much violence.
Shut the fuck up. Play the fucking game.
I want to play one of those games where you pet the pony or something.
Oh my god, so let's go play Hello Kitty Adventures. No. Go play some Doom, shoot some shit, Call some
Yeah.
people assholes. Go about
Well,
your-
you know, the inclusiveness that they talk about sometimes is like they don't make games, you know, that appeal to female gamers. It's like
there's
maybe
plenty of things you can play that are female-ish. Like
Yeah.
Minecraft, for instance, that's something that I guess could be assumed it could be a female-type game, or Sims or something like that. You can't say that FPS is primarily a male thing.
now,
Granted, there is a lot of males that do play the game.
now, why do you like first-person shooters? What does it for you?
I don't know. I always really like multiplayer games. Like, I like the competitiveness between teams. But I think that's more of a personality, not really so much a gender role.
So admit it, you like beating motherfuckers' ass.
Oh, yeah. And
You
when
like-
I'm not beating motherfuckers' ass, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I think it depends on how competitive the person is. Some people don't like to play games like that. Some people like playing things like Minecraft, where you can be passive and build and go at your own pace and kind of sandbox type games. And some people like to shoot the shit out of 12-year-old boys on video games.
Well, you probably like both to some degree. I know you
Oh,
play
yeah.
Minecraft.
Oh, I play a shit ton of Minecraft. I play a shit ton of Sims. I kind of have like a plethora of games that I like to play, so...
Like, and sometimes you want to just dick around and like build shit.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you want to beat motherfuckers' asses.
Exactly. And like, there's a Steam sale going on right now, if you guys didn't know, by the way.
I did know
And
about
I went through and bought a couple games that I really wanted to play. So I've been kind of kicking those out instead of playing the usual Minecraft or Overwatch, or that's pretty much it at this point.
it. Yeah, I bought one the first day they had it. I bought one. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, okay, so I need to go check it out what they've got today. But I need to play more PC games. I mean, come on.
I mean, I have this new PC, and I need to really use what it's actually supposed to be used for.
Exactly.
I mean, I like console games, but I'm starting to kind of get back into playing World of Warcraft again, which is PC-based. I downloaded Skyrim on here, which I've wanted to do for a long time, and it has mods fucking galore. So I've been playing that lately. And Sims is on here, and Minecraft is on PC, is way better than it is on console. The thing is it takes so long to update things on console, it's a pain in the fucking ass.
It really is. Every time that there's an update, it's like if there's a console update, that takes a long time. And then if there's a game update, it's like, okay.
I mean, the only reason why I play console at this point is just because, like, the core group of people that I do like to play multiplayer games with play on console. Like, if my set of people would just hop over to PC, I would probably never plug my Xbox in again.
Now, are you strictly a mouse and keyboard, or do you plug a controller into the?
For my birthday, actually, Josh bought me the Black Widow Chroma Razor, whatever it's called, keyboard. And it's, like, strictly made for, like, a bunch of presets for different games. So I'm strictly mouse keyboard.
Okay,
Completely,
so
100%.
so you don't plug a controller. So I mean, some
Nope.
people who play PC games who are coming from consoles might do that. They might.
Some people do, but you have to also worry about, like, the latency between that too. And generally, like, when you have a mouse and keyboard, especially for FPS, you have way better targeting. Like, from
Yeah.
playing Overwatch on the Xbox and then playing it on PC, like, my, like, reaction on PC is way faster.
Okay, so when you play on PC, you play a game like that. Do you find that the level of competition is stiffer that you're facing, or it's stiffer on console?
I mean, the only thing that I played between both of them is Overwatch so far, and I think it's weird.
Like, which one
because
do you have a higher KD? Which is a higher KD?
right now I have a higher KD on Xbox, but I also play most of my time on Xbox at this point because I only have like maybe 2 people that I would play PC with compared to, you know, the normal people that I play with every day that are already on Xbox. But you get different kinds of players between the two. Like on PC, you get people that are more strategy based, and then when you get on like Xbox, you get people that have like higher like skill when it comes to aim. It feels like you get a lot of people that use characters like Reaper and Soldier 76 that are like really gun oriented. It's a lot of people coming from Call of Duty, so it's like 2 different kind of worlds in a way. It's weird.
Okay. So I think Overwatch could be the the big breakout success that'll have like really substantial legs going forward. Do you think that's true?
100%. The game is literally, there's like not words to describe how fucking good the game is. It's completely balanced, and it's like you can play the same map. You're like, oh, it's Dorado. I played this probably thousands of times, not literally. But each game feels like a different game every time because you have different combinations of people, and you're like, shit, so this team has this composition. I have to do this to counter them, or I have to play this game differently from this different angle. There's just so much to the game that can keep you playing and playing and playing.
So, what's your favorite character to play?
Lucio, which is like, okay, so most people, especially as I said on Xbox, you don't get a lot of people that are willing to be tanks or support, because everyone wants to be like the Call of Duty run and gun fucking player. So, oh damn, sound like a train.
I think my phone buzzed.
I was like, oh shit, train's going by. But, so, since there wasn't a lot of people trying to actually play support characters, I found myself picking support a lot of the time because we need a healer. So I dabbled in playing Mercy, which is kind of like a COD-ish type healer. It's similar to how like a gun would work in the game. But then I started playing Lucio, which is more of like a passive AoE healer, and I really, really like playing him, so that's what I've been doing. I think I'm like top 150 in the game right now in Lucio, which wasn't bad.
Wow. Well, there's only a couple of dozen people playing that game, right?
Oh yeah, bullshit. Are you guys ever gonna get down on some Overwatch?
Maybe, but right now, since they announced backward compatibility with the original Black Ops, me and Flex have been in nostalgia overdrive
and
on that game. And Whopper. Like, all of us have like 1 million days played on the original game.
Have you got Mr. Mango to come over and play it quite yet?
We haven't seen hide nor hair of him because he's boycotting Activision.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he would go back and play some of the old stuff. I figured he would have a copy of it.
I mean, come on. It's like, he's boycotting Activision because they're greedy money whore assholes, game developers. Okay, come on. Yeah, sure, it's true. Yeah, no doubt.
True of EA, too.
But I really enjoy their fucking games.
EA. Money whore, money grubbing assholes.
Yeah, with the
Ubisoft,
whole Battlefield thing.
Money grubbing whore assholes. It's like every game developer just about is
they're there to make money.
I'm not getting it because it's Activision. I'm just not getting it because I ain't got the flow right now.
Yeah, that's an acceptable reason.
But I'm gonna get it. When I just kind of waiting for it to get a little cheaper pre-owned.
I mean, it is definitely a game that is worth trying. I will say that. And if you ever wanted a cheaper alternative, it is cheaper to buy through PC. It's only $40 for the basic edition. Mm-hmm. So that is also an option.
Now, do you buy it from Steam or do you buy it
from
Xbox?
You buy it directly from Blizzard, which is like you go through Battle.net and you can buy a license through your account through them.
Okay.
And basically Battle.net is set up so like they have all of their games integrated into one communication system. So like if I'm on Overwatch and you're playing Diablo or WoW or StarCraft or any of their other games, I can talk to you through that. So everything's seamless.
You're not using like Discord or something?
No, I mean like text. I use Discord for voice, but yeah. Or you could have it on your mobile phone, so you could be on your mobile phone talking to someone playing StarCraft. So that's always really nice.
Yeah. So, are you a StarCraft player?
Fuck no.
What's wrong with StarCraft?
I never with RTS or whatever the hell they're called. I'm not very good at those kind of games. I've tried like League of Legends and MOBAs, and nah, not for me.
Diablo. What about Diablo? Mm-mm. Really?
Nope.
Even I played Diablo back in the day, a long time ago on PC.
Nope. The only Blizzard games I play is I played a fuck ton of World of Warcraft. I dabbled in Hearthstone here and there, and Overwatch.
Well, they have made a fuckload of money. I've read somewhere the Overwatch has had gigantic success selling skins.
Mm-hmm. Because the whole loot box system, it's very, very balanced, and nothing in it helps you in the game at all. And basically, like, any duplicates, you get coins, and you do have the chance of getting, like, the white, the blue, the purple, and the epic coin drops, which they differ, like, things like 50, 100, 150, 500, or something like that. And then once you have coins, you can buy the skins instead of trying to randomly get them. So you're like, oh, I really like that epic skin. I'll save up 1,000 coins. There you go.
Is there a market of, like, people spending actual real money, cash, for these things? Is it like, you know, is it like Warcraft?
It's not like you can't buy the items for cash, but you can buy loot boxes just like Call of Duty. Or,
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I was talking about. Is like
Yeah.
you know, like gold farmers. You know.
Oh, like the actual gold? No.
Yeah, where like people go on, you know, and they buy with real money. They'll buy a particular item or something like that.
No. The only way you can actually earn the gold and it sticks to your account is to get it through the loot boxes.
Okay, but it's just like Counter-Strike. It's just skins.
Yeah, like it's purely cosmetic. It's skins and poses and like the sprays that you can do on the wall, and everything is literally cosmetic, which is nice.
It's not like Call of Duty where they're actually selling you fucking superior weapons.
Yeah.
Which
I literally haven't touched COD in like 2 months, 3 months.
You know, that shit's, you know, that shit started with Advanced Warfare, you know. It's
Yep.
Like, and they kept it up with Black Ops 3. It's like, oh my god. Are you actually selling like better weapons to people?
Microtransactions will ruin that game. No other game's going to ruin that game. They're going to ruin their own game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to stick around to see it happen, so I'm going to go play Overwatch.
I don't even remember the last time I plugged in Black Ops 3. Jesus, it's been many months.
Yeah, me too. And the thing is like if you ever have an issue with a game, you can literally tweet Blizzard or put in a ticket, and Blizzard's customer service is the best customer service you'll ever see. Ever.
Well, Blizzard is kind of the gold standard of game companies. It really is.
So, I would rather put my money towards them than Call of Duty. I mean, in reality, it all goes to Activision. Thank you, Mango. But, but I actually enjoy the game a lot.
Yeah. So, are we going to see tip videos? Are we going to see commentaries on Overwatch? What happened to Mandy's fucking YouTube channel?
I don't know. There's so much shit going on with YouTube and the politics within YouTube. I'm going to kind of just take a step back from that and do my own thing.
Okay. Well, we don't like hearing that. We want to
I
hear.
know.
We want.
I did want to do streaming. That is something that I want to do, but it's finding the time and the schedule for it.
Are you going to get a green backdrop for your chair?
I actually... Oh, it's not over there. I have one already.
Ah, cool.
But right now I have our little Squid Grip guy right here, and
what is that?
Squid Grip.
Oh, okay.
I jokingly tweeted them out one time, was like, hey, send me a little squiddy and I'll put them on my chair, because they favorited a tweet of mine when I got my DX Racer. And they were like, they DM me and they're like, what's your address? And I'm like, are you fucking serious? All right. And they sent me this big care package with a bunch of stickers and shit, and yeah.
Oh, your squid just is like trying to dive in there.
Oh, I'll have to put him back up in a minute.
What you got to do is like Flex. Me and you got the badass thing. We got the elite controller.
The elite.
The elite controller with the interchangeable sticks, and you know it's badass. It's fucking badass.
Oh, you mean this?
You got the elite, and you put squid grips on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love squid grips. 100%. Don't get me wrong, but this is my baby.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fit with the actual controller paddles.
Yeah, and is that so badass? I mean, Scuff,
I love mine.
Scuff is good, but
Tyler
Scuff can't touch
using my
this.
Scuff right now.
Scuff is good. If you don't have an elite controller, Scuff's as good as you can get, but elite controller is better. Yeah.
He's actually waiting for the Gears of War elite controller that's coming out in a couple months.
Ooh.
It's like all black and red and crazy looking. And
It's cool.
Yeah, it's an additional $50, but it's really, really badass.
$50?
Yeah, it's $200.
$200 total.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's painted up and stuff.
But it is a gorgeous fucking controller.
Well, for that price, I want Marcus Phoenix to bring it to my door in person.
And sing you a tune as he hands you the box.
Exactly. A singing elitogram.
Let's see if I can pull up a picture of it real quick. I mean, it is phenomenal looking.
Are you a Gears person?
I am personally not a Gears person, but it's like has the scratches in the middle, and it's all detailed out, and it's red and black, and has blood splatter all over it.
It looks like it has a lit up like D-pad too.
Yep.
That's
it's
pretty
all
cool.
badass looking.
Well, that's pretty dang cool.
Yeah. But I bought my Elite controller. I got it actually. They were one of the pre-orders. I bought them when they were.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it too. I accidentally bought two. I didn't realize until I checked. I bought two.
What the hell did you do? Give it to your sister?
I sold it to her for the same price as I paid for it. But it was good because they were out of supply. Like nobody could get a new one. It's like if you didn't pre-order it, you had to wait a long time before they became available again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh, I think, pre-ordered his like a day late or something like that, and it ended up coming like a week later, I believe. Something like that. Like we didn't get him at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I just saw something last week or maybe 2 weeks ago that the PS4 or was that on E3? The PS4 is going to have some kind of their version of an Elite controller.
And they're going to put Scuff out of business if they do that.
Well,
that's pretty much all Scuff has at this point. But I mean, it's ingenious. You get it from the manufacturer. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, and it has everything that Scuff can have, and it has more.
Plus more. I mean, the quality of it is way better than any controller.
The quality is way better. The paddles are better.
Yep.
It's like the trigger stops. If you want to switch between trigger stops and no trigger stop, you just click a slider. Boom.
Boom.
Scuff is bragging, okay, you can do it. Easy, quick change. You stick in your little key tool and that's not the same.
You don't need one of these little freaking things to do anything. Fuck that. And I mean, don't mind me. I had two Scuffs. I had one for the 360 and I had one for the Xbox One. My 360 one, it was when they were still a really new company. I will give them that. But the paddle, from hitting it so many times, it had bent and snapped off. And that was within the first 3 months of me having it. I'm like, that's awesome.
Well, they sent me an upgraded paddle, which is cool. It's like I had the original shitty paddles, which are just these straight bars, and then they had a little angle to them, which was nice. And they've changed them a couple of times. The
original, straight ones, that's one that I had, and it literally just bent. And I guess from it being bent so many times over and over and over again, it snapped.
Well, it's plastic,
Yep. And I sent them an email, and they're like, yeah, pretty much it's your problem. It's from you not using it correctly. And I'm like, are you serious? They're like, that you were pulling it towards you instead of against the controller. I'm like, you're really going to...
You're going to go that way?
Yeah. I was really pissed off. I tweeted them.
Scuff. You're going to die.
Yeah. So I ended up spending $10 to buy a new Scuff key and 4 paddles or some shit like that. And I had to take the little screws out myself and put the new ones back on, which it took 2 seconds, but come on now.
Yeah, well, it's just a little fucking bullshit piece of plastic.
Yeah.
They should have made it better in the first place.
And then when I got the one for the Xbox One, it was upgraded, and paddles have lasted. We've had no issues with them. Trigger stops are fine. Everything's fine with it. But when they were fucking a new company, goddamn. Their customer service was shit.
Yeah. Well, it took a long time to get one, too. I think it actually came from England at that time. They've got a U.S. distributor since then, of course. But
of course, yeah. I'm sure a majority of their sales are probably in the U.S.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, before the Elite controller came out, I mean, everybody who played competitive console games, everybody was using them.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were the first controller that competitive was like, these aren't modded. Go ahead. So I remember the announcement when they announced that you could use Scuffs. in like MLG tournaments, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're modded controllers. This isn't right." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Flex, we have a friend back in the Black Ops 2 era who played with an actual modded controller.
Well, I had a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dickhead.
Not a modded controller. He was fucking cheating.
Well, that's the kind that like a rapid fire one.
Our buddy Phil had one of them. It was like rapid fire, and there was a bunch of other shit like auto. No, it wasn't auto aim. There was like weird auto features that you could do, and it was like all programmable and shit like that. I'm like, why would you waste your time? And then they ended up implementing systems where it's like if it registered the gun at a certain RPM that it was too high of an RPM, it would automatically ban you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Battlefield did that.
I think they did that in Black Ops 2.
Yep.
Did they really?
Battlefield, they can tell in Battlefield if you're cheating now, because if you're using, like, say, a single shot pistol and it's firing at a certain rate above and beyond what's supposed to be, then they know you're cheating, and they ban you.
Hey, I got really fast trigger finger, really fast.
Well, like sometimes you'll get a varying in RPM depending on like what your frame rate is, but when your one-shot sniper rifle turns into like a 900 RPM fucking laser.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I love what Overwatch has done with cheaters.
Oh, man. They don't play
one strike and you're out. Yeah. Lifetime ban, right?
That's how Blizzard is with a lot of their things. Like, and WoW, sometimes they give people like 30-day bans that really should get like full-blown bans. But in Overwatch, they are not playing at all, especially on PC, because there's a lot of people that are trying to do like auto aim bots and shit like that on there, and they're not taking it.
And they give you a lifetime ban.
Oh yeah, well, plus the fact that they know what you're running while you're running the game, especially on PC. It is.
Yep.
So they can detect when you're using other software like that while you're playing the game.
Oh, okay. So if you bought one of these little packages that allows you to like see through walls and shit like that. Well, I applaud that. I really think that's good.
A lot of the PC companies nowadays, they have things that can detect things like that are running in the background. On console, you don't see that as much, though, to be honest with you. But
you don't see it as much now. Have you ever tried to play the original Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2?
Oh, it's all hackers now.
Or World at War? Oh my God!
Well, a lot of those, like, they're not monitored anymore. A lot of they don't have any GMs or anything that are actually watching those servers to make sure that no one's doing anything. They kind of just let it become like a cesspool of hackers.
Well, that's just a damn shame, because you can't play World at War anymore. You just can't.
Oh, no. That's why I was on Steam sale, and I was like, oh, I should go buy like COD 4, and I was like, probably not.
You know, there's actually a vibrant COD 4 PC community, and it's still going.
Oh, I know. And there's a lot of like modded COD, so you can play like prop hunt and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's like specific servers for like party games and things.
There's party games, but there's also hardcore pro mod servers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that people just live for that shit.
Yeah, but at that point, you might as well just go play CSGO. It's on sale, so.
Now, speaking of old school CODs, now the new COD coming out is going to have the original COD 4 remastered. Are you excited about that?
I was excited until I saw the fact that PS4 is getting exclusively 30 days before us.
Kind of bites, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I will play it. I will definitely play it.
I was kind of looking forward to it till I found out that they wanted $90 fucking, and you have to buy the current COD, which I don't want.
Yeah, I'm not hot for the next COD, but I do want to try, being able to play COD 4 without hacks.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun, and it's going to bring like a lot of integration of older players that haven't really been playing the newer games back into the game, which will be kind of nice. But at the same time, that's also going to split up their numbers. So you're going to see some numbers on there and some numbers on the new one, and it's going to look shitty for both.
Won't it be embarrassing if COD 4 has more people playing than what's it called? What's the new one?
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, yeah.
And I bet you it'll happen.
I bet you it'll happen. I don't know. Will it happen day one, or will it take?
Oh, definitely. I think you're going to see more people going back to the old COD before they play Infinite Warfare.
Yep.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Well, I'm probably going to buy it, and that's where I'm headed.
That's exactly where I would go.
I'm not going to try the new one. It's like
Maybe I'll buy the new COD on a PS4. And we'll do that.
Like, one thing I want to know is about the loot drops and stuff. Is there any possible way you could buy COD 4 remastered without having to buy the Infinite Warfare?
Bet you they're going to put loot drops on both games.
Oh,
I bet money. I fucking bet money.
That would be such a gigantic mistake.
It's going to happen. Right now. Okay, it is June fucking 25th. I'm calling this shit right now. They put loot drops on both games.
Okay, if this happens, we're going to run a parade for the I Was Right Club for Mandeh.
On the 4-year anniversary of BP fucking you. That shit happened.
So you're a fortune teller. What else is going to happen in gaming in the future? Like predictions.
Half-Life 2, 3, whatever. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. We're gonna see Overwatch dominate FPS though. I guarantee that.
Okay.
It's getting huge. Like there's a lot of the bigger competitive teams that are starting to buy up teams for Overwatch and shit like that.
So you're thinking that is it going to be a bigger scene than CS:GO?
I don't know. It might be better than CS:GO, but it's not going to be bigger than League. League, I think, is going to dominate for another decade.
Well, League is not a first-person shooter, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, good point. I was thinking competitive as a whole, but yeah.
Yeah. But do you think
I think it'll surpass CS:GO, yeah.
Okay, so do you think it'll beat the Halo Championship Series? Just kidding.
Really, Yam?
that was a joke.
Really?
Okay,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
When's the last time you played Halo again?
It's been a while, but I will go back. Back. It's only because of this nostalgia kick that I stopped playing Halo 5, but I will go back.
True. Are you guys actually enjoying Black Ops, though?
Oh, God, it's so much fun. I'm addicted. Yeah. I can't stop.
It's your boots are on the ground again. It probably feels pretty good.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's fun.
It's so simple. It's such a straightforward game.
I think that's what we're missing in Call of Duty.
There's a little bit of bullshit. They have second chance, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
There's still some OP shit that there was in the game where nowadays you're like, Well,
the FAMAS is still the best gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you play the original Black Ops?
Briefly on PS3, but never on Xbox.
Okay, well, get your motherfucking ass on that game. I mean, I'm telling you. It's like, I know you're digging at Overwatch, but get...
I know. I actually got Tyler a copy of it for his birthday. His birthday was last week, so once I find myself a copy, I'm going to probably end up in there.
Well, can you borrow his copy?
No, you have to actually have the disc in.
I know. Yeah,
well,
true.
I mean, we would want to play as a group.
Okay.
See? Yeah. I thought about buying it on the Xbox store, but it was like, hey, $50. I'm like...
Oh, fuck that. Go to GameStop. You can get it for $7.
I bought his copy for $20, and that was the cheapest one I could find.
Really?
Yeah.
They must have jacked the price up.
When they made it backwards compatible, it did become more valuable.
Yeah, well, people want to buy it. They've sold them thinking, I'm never going to fucking play this game again.
Well, before Overwatch came out, there was like about a week period that it became backwards compatible before Overwatch came out. The numbers were like 100,000 players.
Holy shit.
I mean, on the old Black Ops.
It's because they strived. So many people in the community were like, fucking same game bullshit. Well, you guys finally got what you wanted, and then you realize, oh, fuck, we like the other way. We really did
want the same game. We actually wanted the same game.
And now everyone's like, oh, fuck Call of Duty, Battlefield, haha. And it's like, in reality, they literally are giving the community what they wanted. And you guys actually didn't want it, so now everyone's pissed off.
Yeah. Speaking of Battlefield 1.
No.
You're not interested?
Nope. I'm not a Battlefield person. Never really liked their games.
Well, I've never been a Battlefield guy, per se. I know, Flex, you're a Battlefield guy a little bit.
Except for, that one time where the servers were assholes to Flex, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Their rent-a-server thing is kind of a debacle.
Is that going to be a thing for Battlefield 1?
Oh, you know it will be. They
won't
have it. They won't have it day one, but it.
Stupid.
Give them a couple of months, and they'll have you can rent your own servers.
The fact that they can let people run their own servers and kick people off is stupid. No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, it's just that World War One. Come on, World War motherfucking One. That's cool.
That's cool, but not enough to get me to play Battlefield.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, what about Star Wars? Did you bite on that?
I played the beta, but I never ended up actually buying the game. It was good, but it was really repetitive and I don't know. I forget what game mode it was, but it was super one-sided, and it was like a 20% chance to actually win if you were on one opposing team. No. Yeah. It didn't catch me. Not in the beta. Like Overwatch, I played it in the beta, and I was like, fuck, I gotta play this game. I gotta play this game.
Well, the Star Wars game came out just a couple of months ago, right? Mm-hmm. It's already on Twitch. It's got 200 people watching it on Twitch.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, it's a fail. It's a fail. Even with the Star Wars name, it's a fail.
Well, the thing is they took a risk, and the Star Wars name was pretty much the only thing they had going for them. Because in all honesty, if that game would have had the same mechanics and would have been skinned to not Star Wars and something just I don't know, World War I, people wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah. The Star Wars name is what even put it on the map in the first place.
Yeah, and once he plays Luke Skywalker or Vader a couple of times, you're like, oh, there goes the nostalgia. And I'm done.
And we're done. Okay, so what about Titanfall 2?
No.
No!
No.
No!
Me
No. They didn't impress me enough with the first one.
You guys are fucking dumbasses. Jesus Christ, that's going to be good.
I don't know. We'll see how the reviews end up, and we'll go from there.
Oh my God, you guys don't want to play Titanfall 2?
No. Fuck no.
Oh my... Talk to the hands.
Yam's like,
okay.
I can't. Titanfall 1 just sucked too much, man.
It really...
It didn't suck. It didn't suck. There was just not enough.
Well, yeah,
there.
you know what I always say. Opinions are a lot like assholes.
Okay, well, okay. I thought I liked it a lot, but there just wasn't enough there. But if there was more, while I played it, I had fun.
It was fun for a little while.
And you got to give them credit. You know, all the advanced movement that all the different games have come out with since.
True.
Titanfall. That's where it all started.
They did do a lot of things that became staple things for other games, but
the double jumps and the boosts and the zip lines and the
it was
wall
just
running.
like Star Wars. There was nothing that kept me coming back to the game. I played it a couple times and was like, whatever.
The third time I yanked a guy out of his Titan and threw him to the ground was it wasn't like chainsawing and Gears, man. It was just not the same.
Yeah, it just didn't have that niche personally for me.
Get that satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what game out of E3? We haven't talked to you since E3 happened. What game out of E3 are you the most interested in?
There was a lot of games that were there that were really good, but I was really paying attention to a lot of the VR, to be honest with you. That's kind of where I want to go in the future towards what I want to do for gaming, but there's so much shit happening with VR right now.
Well, Sony has already announced a date.
Oh, did they actually get their date?
Yeah, didn't they put a date on their VR?
I don't remember the date if they did.
I think they put a date. I forgot, but it's they'll be the first to actually have a working one out. But
I think HoloLens is going to probably be the superior one. Right now, the HTC Vive is probably the number one, I think.
Why didn't we see anything, even a mention of HoloLens this time? Not one mention, it never even happened.
Maybe they're saving it for another Microsoft conference?
Well, I'm thinking maybe it's too far out.
Maybe.
It's like maybe we won't see it in 2017. Maybe it'll be more like 2018.
I hope not. I really hope not.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
But gaming wise, I really liked the new Zelda. That was pretty good. Other than that, nothing really excited me. Not gonna lie. Like Infinite Warfare looked okay. Titanfall 2.
Cuphead.
Cuphead?
Cuphead? No. It's like they didn't even announce a date.
Oh.
Here's the thing I'm the most bummed about. No Red Dead.
Red Dead 2. Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I was praying to hear some Red Dead 2.
There has to be another one coming out soon. I see them releasing it before they release GTA 6. I don't see them releasing another GTA without another Red Dead. There's no way.
Right.
No way.
Well, who knows? Maybe they're working on Bully 2.
Maybe. Also, was it Forza Horizon 3? Looked really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm
not huge on race games. I like them. They're sort of fun.
I personally don't play them, but Josh plays the shit out of them, and they're really, really fun to watch. Your train's coming in.
You hear something coming out?
Something about the Hogwarts Express. I think you're a wizard.
Okay.
The magical yam. Yeah.
I thought you were saying you heard trains coming from my microphone or something.
No. When your
keeps
phone
buzzing.
vibrates, it sounds like a train.
Oh, you know why? It's like right there by. It's right there by the mic that you guys are hearing. Well, this mic won't pick it up.
I was thinking it sounds like a literal train. It was funny.
Well, since it's just you guys hearing it, fuck you.
See, now, Yam, you're going to edit little train audio snippets in there.
Yeah. Hey, maybe a good idea would be to put little, like, while we're talking here, just have, like, since this is kind of an epic episode 208, 4-year anniversary, we should have, like, just cuts from lots of different BPUs.
You should take cuts from the first one, the 100th one, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and then do 4 year.
Well, I did invite Drifter. I'm sure you saw that, right?
I think I'm going to say he's probably at VidCon.
So
yeah,
I figured he probably wasn't going to be able to respond to me because when we got him on for 100, it was because you asked him.
Yeah. I had a feeling. I did send him a message, but I have a feeling he wasn't going to make it.
But I'll tell you this. After the meetup thing that he did in San Francisco, I actually met him in person, and he remembered talking to us on BPU.
Really?
He followed me the next day.
That's badass.
It's like, wow, that was pretty cool.
You were like, yeah.
So, yeah, I sent him a DM.
You were like, I got my DM powers now.
That's right. I'll try not to beg too much shit.
Yeah, that was when he followed me. I was just like, I woke up, was going through my phone in the morning, was like, what?
Drifter followed you.
Click. And I instantly messaged Ozzy, and I'm like, did you tell Drifter to follow me on Twitter or something? And he's like, no, why? And I'm like, because he just randomly followed me. Not questioning it. Happy. Not questioning shit. But all right. And then he liked one of my YouTube videos the next day, and I'm like,
wow, cool.
So that was my little 15 seconds of fame.
Back in the day when you actually made YouTube videos.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
Do we have to send Mango up there with with a sharp stick or something to threaten you?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I can't get into the rhythm of doing it and making sure I'm consistent. That's the issue. That plus I've seen so many people that started YouTube when I started and they're doing 150,000 fucking subscribers, and I'm like, fucking shit.
Yeah. That could have been me.
Fucking Biblical Reaper. I used to play with
him. That guy.
I personally do not fucking care for him. Whatever, everyone has their opinions, but I used to play Black Ops 2 with him back in the day. He started his channel when I started my channel, and he got signed to Yoush when Yoush was a fucking thing, if anyone remembers him.
Right, I remember Yoush.
And he got sponsored on Yoush Reloaded and was with all those people and got a lot of steam rolling from that. And then he did the whole COD 2016.
And then he was doing all the bullshit clickbait videos.
Yep. And the only thing that I had an issue with that is, like, all the people that he played with back in Black Ops 2, he was literally like, fuck you guys, I'm a big YouTuber now.
How did you find yourself playing with him?
I played with a couple people. I met this guy, Tango, and he was friends with Ozzy or something like that, and we all ended up playing together. And then he was playing with them, because they were all like 2+ KD people in Black Ops 2, so we all just like 6-manned every single day. But he literally just like deleted everyone, unfollowed everyone, and told everyone to go fuck himself, essentially. And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, he's a joke, if you ask me. He's like, it just goes to show how stupid some of the people on YouTube are to follow any goddamn moron.
But like the whole YouTube thing, it's I don't know. There's way too many risks now. You have a lot of people that are suing each other over content, and people can flag your content for the littlest things. And
well, okay, I just recently, like, not recently, but a little while back, I came out as an atheist on YouTube. And
I'm sure you got like death threats for that shit.
No, I actually was surprised that I didn't.
Really?
Not really. I mean, I got some little comments, but nothing major. But I follow a lot of atheist YouTubers, and they just announced it just a few days ago. Terms of service is like bullying, cyberbullying, and harassment. Yep. It's like even saying mean things to somebody. Yep. If you say mean things to somebody, that's like you can be flagged for hate speech. And several people that I follow got hate speech flags.
The thing is like they essentially set up certain types of YouTube channels to fail. Like, granted, I fucking hate Keemstar. I hate everything Keemstar stands for. He's an asshole, in my opinion. But channels like his are fucking doomed. Because the thing is with YouTube, it only takes 3 strikes to get your channel completely taken from you permanently.
And Keem has had many channels done that way.
Exactly. And the thing is as soon as this is implemented, you could have 1,000 videos, and that person can't manage to go through every single video and delete the ones that had that kind of content in it. So YouTube can go through and say, well, these 3 videos out of the last 1,000... yeah, they broke the terms of service, and now there goes your channel. Those could be 4 or 5-year-old videos, but...
yeah, but there's hate speech. You got hate speech in it.
And that literally, it's such a vague little statement that they had in their little terms of service update that anyone can report you for like the littlest of things.
I don't like your face, Mandehbutton.
Exactly.
Oh no, hate speech! Hate speech!
But I see why they did it. They said they did that to prevent certain channels from being able to... They had several big channels that had millions of subscribers where they could be like, well, fuck this person, go do this to them. And then they would go to their channels and dislike all their videos and have their people unsubscribe from them. And it became like a big YouTube drama, and there's so much fucking YouTube drama now. It's
well, if you're inciting people to do something, that's one thing. I mean, if like, okay, I want all my followers to go flag his channel, dislike, report him, and all that, whatever. It's like, that's inciting. Okay, I can understand, but like, this was a video that I was watching. This guy the video was called Meet a Muslim, and he was doing a response to it. It's like all these kind of happy Western, American, like, Muslims, like, I'm a young wife with a baby, and I like going to brunch and like that. It's like, he was like, oh yeah, and you're also a member of a fucking death cult, criticizing the doctrines of the Islamic faith itself. And it's like, yeah, that definitely falls under criticizing somebody for their religion. So yeah, that's hate speech by their standards.
It's just it opens up. There's too much vagueness, and that opens up the ability for anyone to get in trouble over the littlest thing. And you could spend 10 years creating a channel with millions of subscribers and get that all taken from you in a minute.
Welcome
it's
to
not
Google.
Worth it. I think Twitch is going to eventually be the future because there's so much more that you can do on Twitch and get away with than you can on YouTube.
Now, the video on demand problem is where I see with Twitch.
Yeah, but how many people actually watch video on demand?
Well, I mean, you don't watch YouTube?
I mean, I watch YouTube, but I don't specifically go to Twitch. I go to Twitch to catch someone live.
Right, you go
because
to Twitch to catch
I
someone
prefer
live.
the interaction between
Right.
the two.
Well, like maybe someday Twitch will have like commentary videos. It's like you can put up maybe you can put up your cat playing piano or something. Or makeup tips or any of the other kind of videos that go big on YouTube.
True. And there's so many people on YouTube that are big, and you're just like, how in the fuck did you get here?
Yeah, there are definitely some. You know, one of the biggest genres out there, gaming is huge, but not as big as makeup tutorials.
Well, yeah, I mean, those people get paid the most because you figure the sponsorships from the makeup alone, plus those beauty companies pay them out the asshole. So a lot of those people are getting paid more off sponsorships than off of the actual video content.
It's like, how many videos can you watch where someone shows you how to apply makeup? It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
See, I remember back in like 2010, 2011, a friend of mine at the time, she was actually watching YouTube videos on how to apply like a certain foundation correctly. And I'm just like, why in the fuck are you watching that? And she's like, oh, this is fun, blah, 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 blah. This is how I learned to do all my different kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? You literally are watching someone put on makeup. There's directions on the back of the makeup.
Do you think I was born being able to do this eye?
I mean, she looked gorgeous all the time, but it was like, you're literally going to sit there and watch this 15-minute video of some 16-year-old girl putting on foundation.
Wow.
All right, I'm good.
I'm riveted. Riveted.
And hair tutorials and how to crimp your eyelashes in the best way.
Well, I think it's really funny. It's unboxing videos. It's like, oh my God.
I'm guilty of it, though.
I mean, I don't mind reviews. But unboxings is like...
You would be surprised how many, like...
I'm going to use a knife here and cut this little piece of tape. Now we're going to fold this open. Oh, look, there's the manual. Let's see that.
Actually, I have an unboxing specific tool that I have right on here.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you did a couple of Loot Crate.
I do like Loot Crate. This month or last month's whatever, Loot Crate was really awful, not gonna lie.
Okay.
But I have...
What's the crown jewel of your Loot Crate experience? What's the best, coolest thing that you ever got?
I don't know. I've gotten some really good things. I have literally a box of, like, collectible shit over there that we're going to hang some shelves up, and I'll probably post a big old picture on Twitter and show you guys. But I've gotten a lot of, like, pops and collectible little knickknacks and things like that.
Yeah, well...
Really good shirts.
It's good that you mentioned that, because you were going to be the very first person to get a 4-year commemorative Flex and Yam bobbleheads. Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Is there actually bobbleheads? Because I will take a bobblehead.
No.
Now that has to be a thing. We need to get bobbleheads of you guys.
I would pay.
We 3D print them. It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Like, got to find out who can make a bobblehead of these mugs.
You guys have like substantial features that would be recognizable for a bobblehead. So.
Oh yeah. Well, you
ponytail, beard, yellow glasses.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do bobbleheads of us. You know that like even a child could.
That's Yam and that's Flex.
Yeah. Well, you really know you've arrived if you exist as a bobblehead or an action figure.
Dude, action figure? Like a flexible Flex?
Now, would you rather be an action figure, or would you rather like have an action figure of you or a bobblehead?
I think a bobblehead would be a better opportunity. I think it'd be a little bit weird to have a kid running around with like a bendable Mandeh fucking toy. That'd be a little weird. They actually came out, you know those like little mystery, like open it up, what figure is it type thing? Yeah. They have one of those and it's for YouTubers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it.
I got PewDiePie.
Yeah, one was like Allie, PewDiePie, was it the Diamond Mine, whatever. A bunch of different like Minecraft people. I'm like, what in the flying fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What has the world come to that we're buying YouTubers as little fucking figurines?
Okay, speaking of YouTubers, in the current COD YouTube scene, there's a guy called 8 Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with him? Okay, he's gone ham against all the big COD YouTubers, Team Art, LEA, Drifter, specifically Drifter, even calling him out, calling him like a liar, saying that he's getting paid directly from Activision.
He's one of those.
Calling out, his integrity, that he's a sellout. And actually, Drifter even made a response video just recently, and mentioned 8 Thoughts. Like, I don't know if you mentioned him in the video, but he actually is in the tags.
Oh, damn.
So he is like causing a lot of trouble, and I think he's getting strikes on his channel and stuff.
Well, I mean, the thing is a lot of those people, when they're sponsored, especially in a video, they have to say in the video and description, hey, this is a sponsored video, I'm sponsored by X, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's a newer thing that the YouTubers actually have to do. But a lot of these people will be like, oh, they're getting paid under the table, blah, blah, blah. And half the time, these people aren't getting paid. It's the fact that they mention these games, it makes them look better in the eyes of Activision, so they get invited out to a lot of these events. So maybe they're not necessarily getting paid in monetary value, but they're getting trips out to see the video game early and experience all the new content early. So, yes, they're getting paid in a way, but not hey, here's $1,000, do this.
8 Thoughts is saying these guys are signing these contracts for like $20,000.
Oh, no, I doubt that. I highly doubt that.
I find that very hard to believe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many million subscribers does LEA have? Like 4, 5, 6 million?
But
I lost track.
I don't see LEA anytime soon being like, oh, I'm not going to take this free trip to LA. It's all inclusive, and I'm going to get paid to go make videos.
Well, they're saying that he's getting like a contract for $20,000 to say nice things.
No, because inevitably he gets the content early, which means people are going to flock to his channel because it's there days before it's on anyone else's channel. He's getting paid off those videos alone. He's making, thousands of dollars off videos.
Right. Well, I mean, these guys are getting like 500,000 views on a video.
Yeah. So they're not getting paid directly by them, but they're getting content that is exclusive early. And they're getting paid more because they're going to keep getting more subscribers because people are going to keep coming back to them every time DLC comes out.
Right. Well, I don't necessarily believe that we have any reason to believe that they're getting paid directly. And I definitely, I trust Drifter when he says that he's not getting paid directly.
I do too. I think out of all of the YouTubers, like I don't know LEA really or T Martin. I followed them for long periods of time, but I think Drifter, knowing him and better than the rest of them, he's more humble and more honest than most YouTubers you see.
He is.
So
he is.
I would assume,
but he has crossed that threshold where he's now one of the huge guys.
He is, but I still think from seeing people like Nadeshot, for instance, and watching him go from like 200 viewers on Twitch to getting like 35,000 people when he logs on, seeing him go from like a super humble person that's super honest to someone who's like what you would call a sellout, I don't see Drifter doing the same thing. Maybe inevitably when you eventually get to X amount of subscribers, you get to be that way. But I don't see him exactly being that kind of person.
Drama alert, Mandeh calls out Nadeshot for being a sellout.
At least in my opinion, I find him to be a sellout.
Drama alert, fucking reality alert.
I hate drama alert. I hate everything that has to do with Keemstar.
Yeah. Well, I do like Only Use Me Blade. They're pals. They used to do a podcast together. In fact, their podcast that they used to do called the Bad Kid Cast was one of the reasons why I wanted to do a podcast. So.
Yeah, to each your own. I personally remember, what the fuck, Smiting Fatty. Fucking Keemstar got into it with Smiting Fatty, and that's what put me over the edge for Keemstar.
Yeah, they got in a Twitter war.
Yep, and I was like, you were literally a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit.
And he was like making fun of him over his weight. I mean, come on.
Like, he literally does that. He pokes fun at people to get reaction. And it's like, in reality, we're all adults here. Act like a fucking adult.
Yeah.
Like, you have kids.
I'd say if it's in the same room as me, the kind of reaction the fucker'd get.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at with it.
Well, he's burned a lot of bridges. A lot of people hate his guts.
You can't have a toxic environment and expect people to like you.
Yeah.
Except for other toxic people, so.
Now, he has broken a few stories, like, the pedophile, in Minecraft and shit like that.
Yeah, but didn't he also accuse, like, a streamer of being a pedophile, and then he ended up not being a pedophile?
Yeah, I followed that guy.
And the guy, like, got death threats and got swatted and DDoS.
He's like a 60-year-old man, and he's the sweetest, nicest guy you ever saw in your life, and he just is absolutely dedicated to RuneScape. He plays the shit out of RuneScape.
Not Minecraft, that's right.
He streams like every fucking night.
And he literally almost ruined that guy's life.
That guy was crying.
Yeah.
He called him a pedophile. And it's like, oh my God. Yep. Without enough evidence to even make that claim. And he had to
hunt
backtrack.
him down.
All of that
I'd
for
hunt him
views.
down and I'd kill him.
All of it for views.
I would.
Yeah. Well, the guy's name is Tony. He's a really nice guy. The stream is called RuneScape Golden Glory. If you want to follow him, he's
a really nice guy.
He's even older than me.
But he genuinely enjoys the game, and he has like one of those kind of communities that you can actually like see in his chat where like not only is he talking to his chat, but his chat knows other people in the chat, and they're all a big community. And it's like he literally took that and was like,
yeah. Well, the upshot is the guy has a much bigger Twitch following now.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because of that whole thing. But he had to go through, like, accusations that he's a pedophile. I mean, come on.
That could have went way farther south for the guy.
It could have. Well, anyway, if you're ever, like, kind of low-key and you just want to watch a sweet old guy...
adorable little old man.
He's an adorable old man. He always wears his paper crowns, that he... they're silly and stupid.
Something that Yam would wear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk politics.
Hey, let's not.
Oh no. Well, we gotta talk. It's like, okay, this is just a couple of days after the Brexit.
I kind of hope. Sorry for the people out there that are from the UK, but I kind of hope that England burns. So maybe.
Oh, you're saying fuck England then?
I had my reasons.
Really? You got something against England?
That is a story for another podcast.
Okay.
No. I just have some deep-seated heat with some people in England, so.
Well, okay. Well, it's going to affect us. It's already affected the world economy. Our stock market has plummeted.
That was a bad idea.
Thanks a fucking lot, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
The Dow lost like 500 or 600
of your
points.
fucking selves.
I'm just saying that Americans should take attention to what the hell's going on right now and make sure you do something in November.
Okay, so the Leave forces were driven by anti-globalism as well as anti-immigration. They didn't want they wanted to be able to prevent immigration into their borders, and like that's code word for Muslims.
Yep. Well, and there is a large Indian population in England as well, and I know from the people that I did talk to in England, a lot of them complain about fucking, quote, not from me, but quote, fucking Indians coming into the country. And it's kind of like how like Southern Americans talk about Mexicans, that's how they talk about Indians.
Yeah, well, they all eat Indian food now. It's very popular.
Curry for everyone.
Curry. Everybody in England eats curry all the time.
Yeah. Well, there's a huge... immigration at one point for them was really, really, really easy. So you have a lot of people coming out there for school and jobs and things like that, and a lot of them are Indian. Well,
it's kind of the least they could do after colonizing their country for, all that time.
Rape and pillaging their land.
Yeah, they kind of, Gandhi, kind of shit. Like, they worked really hard to get the British the fuck out.
Ain't Gandhi dead?
Say what?
Yeah,
Ain't Gandhi dead now?
Well, that one is.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think there's different Gandhis have been in politics, but
Okay. But yeah,
okay.
I know a lot of people from Nepal. Like where I work, we have a lot of immigrants from Nepal, and
Wow, that's interesting.
they're really, really, really nice people.
I heard they were abominable.
No, at
No,
least
that's a
ones here are
joke.
really.
Abominable snowman, Nepal.
Some of these
That's a bad
ones aren't
joke.
the mountain Nepals.
Nepalese.
Nepalese, yeah, Nepali, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if I've ever met a person from Nepal.
They're really. We have probably like 40 of them at my job, out of the couple thousand that work at the hospital.
Wow, that is so weird.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are refugees, and there's certain cities like there's places in Australia, Canada, America that they specifically go to that are taking refugees from Nepal. And Pittsburgh is one of the big cities in America where a lot of the refugees come to.
Okay.
So a lot of them get like entry-level jobs at the hospital and kind of like work their way up,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Well, it's like immigrants come to the U.S. and they are not here to, to fuck around. They want to move up in the world.
Well, a lot of them, like, you get kind of like a different understanding for being American and having this by birth when you're talking to someone. It's like, yeah, I lived in Nepal for 40 years, and once a week we would go down to the river and we'd have a picnic and we'd take a bath in the river and we'd eat our food and we'd go home. And I'm like, what?
And that was the high point, right?
Yeah, like that's their high point for the week. And you're like, things are simple compared to how they are here, and you really kind of get like a good appreciation for what you have when you talk to someone like that.
Lucky in the West.
Well, yeah, and a lot of these people, like, they've been here for like 5-6 years and are just now starting to go for like their citizenship, and they're just so fucking grateful to be American. It's crazy.
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying because of the Brexit thing and it passed, it was kind of took a lot of people by surprise. Donald Trump was very happy. Donald Trump was very happy for them because anti-immigration is
his thing.
kind of his thing. So
I'm just saying he becomes U.S. president. I give it 90 days before someone assassinates him. So hopefully he doesn't get me.
I think if he's assassinated, it's probably going to be somebody who's like a Republican.
Oh, it's going to happen. He's way too radical for someone to not just JFK him.
Okay. So are you looking forward to a Trump presidency?
I really don't care for any of the presidents that are people going for the presidency. I think Bernie's full of a lot of empty promises. Hillary's fucking crazy, and Trump is crazier than Hillary.
Yeah, that kind of sums it up pretty well.
Pretty much.
Well, there is a libertarian candidate, Gary Johnson.
Yeah, good luck with that. I think Mickey Mouse probably will get more votes.
Yeah, really. Everybody writes in Mickey Mouse.
Everyone.
It's like, okay, I'm going to say it right here now on episode 208. Mandeh for president! The first woman president for reals!
I'd have to be 35 first. Fuck.
Okay.
I got some time.
We have to wait a while. Well, we need to politically season you. Yeah, you gotta, get your name before the voters.
We'll have an annual purge and free marijuana for everyone. There you go.
There you go. All right, so I miss playing with your stinking ass. So
You have to come play some Overwatch.
okay, if I play Overwatch, should I play it to play with you? Should I play on Xbox or should I play on PC?
Xbox.
Xbox. Okay, I'm a noob, and I would bring your team down.
It is so noob friendly though. Like they have a character within the game that is literally designed for people coming from like Call of Duty or Battlefield to kind of integrate them into the game and get used to the game. And it's kind of built, it's Soldier 76. He's built with just like an assault rifle, he has missiles, and he has a healing move. That's it.
Okay.
So he's really simple, and it kind of like helps you integrate to like how the game plays and how different characters are, and it's one of those games you have to really learn all of the characters before you get a good idea of how to play it.
Okay. So you would actually, if Flex or I wanted to play with you, you would actually not spurn us and shun us and like, you piece of shit.
No.
Get good, kid.
No. It's something that you have to play with a team to really get good at. So it's not a good thing for like you to go in and play alone.
Are there spy planes I can shoot down?
There's no score streaks, I promise. It's kind of like built like Destiny, where the more kills you get, or the more healing, or the more time on the objective that you have, and it's super, super objective based. There's no guys sitting in the back of the map like beep 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 beep. No, you're constantly on the objective. You're timed, so you're forced to be on the objective, and I don't know. It's so fucking fun.
Well, you know, the field is pretty wide open. The game is pretty new, so any YouTuber who wants to dedicate their channel to it will probably...
Or Twitch.
Who?
I said or Twitch.
Or Twitch, yeah. If you wanna like put your flag in that, now's a good time.
Well, I think Twitch is going to be the route. I might as well use this 90/90 connection I have.
Wow. Well, get off your ass, you lazy fucking millennial, and get cracking.
Oh, I know. So much shit to do. So little time.
All right. Well, tell us again how awesome Bulletproof Underwear is.
BPU is 4 fucking years of epicness.
4
years.
4 years.
I have to figure out the first episode I was on with you guys. It's been a long time.
I'll tell you what, if you go to the page and start scrolling, it takes a while.
It does.
It takes
you guys
a
have
while.
had 4 fucking years of dedicated every single week.
Every single week.
Every single week. Even if it's only 20, 30 minutes every single week.
Well, you know why we do it? Because it's fucking fun.
It is. And you guys get some really fucking interesting people on here sometimes.
And you too.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think this is like what, my third or fourth?
Oh, it got to be fourth or fifth.
Fourth or fifth, something like that.
I don't know. You've been on a few episodes.
All thanks to Ozymandias.
Have we ever had you on a game show episode?
No. I think I was supposed to come on trivia one time, and I ended up subbing out for... What the fuck? Ozzy's friend to start... T-Gizzle. There we go.
Okay.
He ended up going on instead.
So, are you afraid to come on the game show?
As long as it's not trivia, because I'm horrible at trivia.
Okay, well, you have to brainstorm with us sometime about what kind of a game show idea we could have.
We need to figure out something good.
Yeah. Something involving pies in the face, I think, would probably be good.
I'm going to hire a mercenary to show up to your house to throw pies at you.
Like, would you take a pie in the face, you know, if it made a good video?
As long as it wasn't raspberry pie, because I'm allergic to that.
What happened if you eat a raspberry?
I would probably die.
Really?
Let's not find out.
So, if somebody wanted to assassinate you...
That's how you would do it.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have let out that little
Oh,
tidbit.
my goodness. Okay, so please, people, do not kill Mandehbutton, all right? Just don't do it.
The Overwatch community needs me.
Yeah, it's like I know some of you guys are pranksters, you know, but don't do it.
Just remember, April Fool's Day already passed this year.
That's right. Well, tomorrow we got Pride in San Francisco.
That
I'm
already
not going to go
happened
this
for us.
year. I've gone there a few times.
That was last week? Week before last week?
You know, I used to watch a show. Speaking of Pride and gay stuff, I used to watch a show called Queer as Folk.
I've never seen it.
It was on Showtime. It was called Queer as Folk. It was kind of a groundbreaking show. It kind of came out around 2000 or something like that, or 2001. And it was all about, it was really well done, like most Showtime shows are. And it was all about this gay community of people in Pittsburgh.
I wouldn't be surprised. We have a huge gay community here.
They were in Pittsburgh, and it looked like, wow, they got a stomping gay scene, you know.
Oh, yeah. We just had our Pride Festival, and it's huge every year.
Have you ever been to one of those?
No, but a couple years ago, my friend went and brought back like 400 condoms, so free condoms for everyone.
Throwing water balloons off the roof with them and shit.
We sat there and tested a couple ones just to see like how shitty they were, because it was like off-brand tuxedo condoms, and we're like, we're gonna fuck with these.
Well, that's exactly what you do with the condoms.
Yep. Yep, you turn them into giant water balloons, and
you fuck with them.
I mean, you could do that too, preferably before you. Yeah.
Only if you're a chicken.
Well, I've only been to San Francisco's Pride events a few different times, and they are pretty epic. They're I think it's the premier gay pride. Well, I mean San Francisco. I mean, come on, San Francisco.
Fran like the gay capital?
It is the gay capital of the U.S. It's like, which probably is the gay capital of the world. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty fucking huge, and you see a lot of scandalous things. You do not want to bring a young child to it.
Oh, fuck no.
You see a lot of dicks. Some with some very interesting piercings,
Yeah.
You see vaginas.
Everywhere.
You see asses and titties, and you see leather and spikes.
And a lot of things I don't want to see.
And you see a lot of drag queens, and, see shit that would curl your fucking hair.
And you're going to it willingly.
And I wouldn't exactly say it's family friendly, but it is. If you want a celebration,
it's fun.
Well, I mean, this year after the Orlando thing that happened just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, be safe out there.
Yeah. I was like,
hopefully, I would say bring a gun, but you live in California.
You can get guns.
Hard. It's very hard to.
Yeah. So on that note, if you're still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 208. Happy birthday, 4 years, BPU.
4 years old.
4 years old. 4 more years. 4 more years.
A whole presidency right there.
Exactly. All right, so I've been your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I've been your co-host, Flex.
And we would like to thank, once again, Super Gamer Girl, Pittsburgh legend that she is.
Anytime, guys.
The lovely, the dangerous, Mandehbutton. Yeah. So now we get to the fun part everybody always loves.
4 years of this?
We should put up a montage of that.
That never gets old.
Yeah. So there's only one thing left to do. Take us out, Mr. Flex. Bloop.